guys, James Gilliam here with another video for you. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 things that I incorporated into my training that took my pull-ups from about 8 to 10 reps to about 20 to 25 in one single set. So pull-ups are one of the best exercises that you can incorporate into your workouts. And the more reps you can do, the better it's going to be for you in the end. If you're anything like me, however, I hit a wall at about 8 to 10 reps, or maybe it was 3 to 4 for you, 1 to 2, 20, doesn't matter. But if you hit a wall and you could not get past a certain amount of reps, then you know where I'm coming from. So basically, after I incorporated these 3 things, my reps doubled and then some. So it does not matter how many reps you can currently do. If you just incorporate the 3 things I'm going to be telling you, your reps are going to go up, your strength is going to go up, and your form is going to get a whole lot better. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing to do is to switch your grip by adding a wide grip and a narrow grip, so then you're not overusing the muscles during a normal pull-up and you're not going to hit a plateau. So each grip is going to hit different muscles. The narrow grip is going to hit your inner lats, your lower traps, and it's going to hit your biceps more, while the wide grip is just going to focus on getting you the wide back and that V-taper look. So by simply incorporating 2 other grips, like the wide and the narrow grip, you're going to be activating new muscles, making you stronger, and you're not going to be overusing the other muscles that you use for a normal pull-up. Also, if you plateau at around 1 or 2 pull-ups, then you should start with Australian pull-ups and just work on activating the muscles, getting the form right, and then just as you get better at that, increase the angle, and then just move on to regular pull-ups. Now you can and you should still be doing wide and narrow grips on the Australian pull-ups, as they'll activate the same muscles and it'll set you up perfectly to do normal pull-ups later on. So number 2 is to start from a dead hang after every single rep. So not just at the beginning, not just when you feel like it, after every single rep, because the more range you have, the more activation you're going to have. And honestly, it used to be a big issue for me, as I would only come down 70% of the way, and I would call it 17 reps, but it was honestly like 10 reps. So I thought I'd give one bonus tip before we move on to the last and final tip, and that is when you're jumping onto the pull-up bar, try to jump on right beneath it instead of behind it or in front of it. Just try to be right beneath it because it'll give you more control, which therefore will make the pull-ups easier and you won't be swinging back and forth. So for example, you can see here that when I jumped on, I was a little behind the pull-up bar and I started swinging immediately when I jumped on. Whereas here, when I was right beneath it, I had all the control that I needed and I was straight up and down. So the last one is my favorite one because I think it's the most efficient and it's fun to work up with the weight, and that's obviously going to be weighted pull-ups. With these, it's pretty obvious why they're a great way to increase your pull-ups, because your body is going to work harder and you're going to get a lot stronger lifting up the weight doing the pull-up. So if you don't have a weighted pull-up belt or a vest or something like that, you can just do what I did in this video where I got a backpack, I put 10 or 15 pounds in it. If you don't have any weight, put some books in it, just something heavy. You can use that, strap it to yourself, and then just get going with the weighted pull-ups. So I decided to keep this video short and informative. If you found any value out of this today, do me a favor and smash that like button and let me know in the comments how many pull-ups you can do in one single set. Don't forget to subscribe, as I do post every single week and you do not want to miss out on my upcoming videos. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.